What's going on, people? Welcome back to Nesta TV, and today we're going to be talking about my top 3 most feared strikers as an Arsenal fan. And you know, everybody that supports the team, we're going to keep this more Premier League based too. And you know, every team in the Premier League, you know, they have this one team and this one striker on that team that every time you meet them, you just know they're going to put in a performance and they're probably going to score. It's like they look out for this game and always try, they not saying try their best, but for some reason they just always score against your team, man. Hey, lucky me to be an Arsenal fan, and there's numerous of these strikers. I can name a top 5, but I'm gonna name my top 3, and then I'm gonna just tell you like other mentions that I could have mentioned, but I decided not to because I just want to stick with 3 of them. So today we're gonna start with, not really based on stats too much, you know, we're gonna talk about what I've seen. So from my experience, from watching my team Arsenal playing, just keep seeing this person score against me. Like every time I know Arsenal's coming up against this team, I know like, yo, we're gonna play against this striker, he gonna dominate us. I'm gonna start with Harry Kane. And you know something about Harry Kane, that every time he play Arsenal, they say he's an Arsenal fan. I seen pictures when he was younger, he's in an Arsenal shirt, I guess. I don't know, but he's an Arsenal, they said he's an Arsenal fan, but for some reason, every time Harry Kane play against Arsenal, our Arsenal fans can relate. You just know he's going to score. It's like he's going to put in a good performance, and for some reason, he always dominates our defense, make our defense look small. And he might not be one of the most skillful strikers, one of the most fastest strikers, but to be honest, against Arsenal, he get all of this. Like one game I see him run and push Mustafi off the ball and go, and I think he has scored on that same player, assist, whatever. But it's like, yo, Kane turned into a monster against Arsenal. Kane, against Arsenal, Kane have what, 12 games? He played like 12 games and he have 10 goals against Arsenal. And not just going by the stats, but he's just always dominating Arsenal. So Kane is going to be my first one out of the 3 I'm going to mention. Arsenal fans probably can relate to this. He just dominates every time he play against us. My next striker that I fear a lot as an Arsenal fan, and I'm actually a fan of this striker, even though I'm an Arsenal fan. Not saying I like him or anything, but you know, out of respect, all true football fans know that you game respect game. You know, I respect players, you know, even though they might be on a rival team or whatever case might be. But that next striker is Wayne Rooney. Look at this guy, Shrek. But yo, Rooney is a beast. Every time Rooney play against Arsenal, whether it's headers, volleys, right foot, left foot, just know Wayne Rooney always put in a good performance against Arsenal. And you know, he played a lot of games against Arsenal, you know, so I'm not really going to pay attention to the stats. As I said, I'm just paying attention to how much he dominates against Arsenal. And, you know, at that time when he had, like, Ronaldo on one side, Nani on the other side, it was just terror for Arsenal. And Wayne Rooney just always used to perform really good. And he played, like, 35 games against Arsenal. I remember his, not even just for Manchester United, but when I think he scored his debut goal for Everton against Arsenal when he was, like, a 16-year-old Wayne Rooney, when Sol Campbell backed off of him and he just hit it from out the 18. You know, and it's like, yo, he came into the Premier League terrorizing Arsenal from 16 years old. He played like 35 games against Arsenal and he had like 15 goals against Arsenal. And that's some very good stats, to be honest, you know. Not very good stats, but I'm trying to say that, you know, he dominated a lot against Arsenal. You know, that's a lot of games, but that's just not saying, oh, he needed 35 games to score 15 goals. No, it's just that Wayne Rooney been in the Premier League for a very long time. And Arsenal fans can relate that Wayne Rooney used to just be a beast. But that's my second striker on the list. And my third and final striker. This is actually out the 3, my most feared striker. Let's see if you can guess it. I'm wearing the colours right now. I don't support that team, but I'm wearing the blue. Of course, the one, Didier Drogba. Oh, man. Yo, this guy, man. Didier Drogba. You know, just know, when Arsenal playing against Chelsea, whether it's their Samsung jersey or whatever, yo, Drogba, I swear, Drogba scored against Arsenal in all of our best moments. You know, like, yo, just know, when you play against Drogba, when Arsenal playing against Drogba, you know, this for sure. This was his like main celebration. Like the old heads, kind of old heads, because I'm not that old, but I've been watching Premier League for a while now. For a while, probably 10 years, more than 10 years for sure. But yeah, probably, yeah, going on 15 years, something like about 15 years I've been watching the Premier League. And Drogba is a top striker, yo. He wasn't one to play. He would always dominate Arsenal. There was a video with Robbie from AFTV. He saw him in America, and he tried to interview him, and he asked Drogba. That time Drogba was playing in the MLS at the time. He asked Drogba like, yo, why you all score against Arsenal? And he said like, yo, you know, I don't try to score again. I just play my game, and you know, I just do my best and I just score. But he played 15 games against Arsenal. He scored like 13 goals, and stats wise, I think he had 4 assists too. That's pretty good stats. But as I said, yo, this man used to just dominate Arsenal all the time, yo. Like he used to push defenders over. You know, like Drogba had some speed, and he can finish for days. Just know when Arsenal Chess used to play, like he used to be like the most feared player on their team. Because Drogba was just a beast. Inside the box, out the box. If you just go and check out the goals that he scored against Arsenal, some of his finishing, free kicks, everything, yo, Drogba was a beast. I know you have to keep going no more. And Drogba is a legend in my book. As I said, game respect game. I'm a fan of Drogba too. You know. But Drogba was a top striker, and one that tortured Arsenal, to be honest. And that's, as I said, it's my most favorite striker. Drogba scored his first goal against Arsenal, I think, in the 05-06 season. And he scored his last goal against Arsenal in the 2010 to 2011 season. You know, Drogba scored against Arsenal for like 5 seasons straight. You know, and scored against Arsenal. He just dominated Arsenal every game. But as I said, guys, that's my top 3 most feared strikers as an Arsenal fan. And out of that 3, Drogba was the most feared, because Drogba, right here, Drogba is scoring against Arsenal. Other honorable mentions that I could have mentioned was like, you know, more modern day, like Firmino. Firmino have like 9 games against Arsenal, scored 8 goals. Aguero was one that would dominate against Arsenal too, but you know, but I just decided to go with that 3. But people, you can let me know down in the comments what you think. Who is your, as an Arsenal fan, you know, who, if you know, if you agree with my 3, or if there's other strikers, you know, maybe like a Fernando Torres and stuff like that, that you used to feel a lot as an Arsenal fan. Please put it down in the comments and let me know. But people, thanks again for watching. Please subscribe to the channel, share the content, more content to come, people, and I'll see you guys soon.